25 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Touchdown, LA! Nico Hardman, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Rams need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Well, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Sanders. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. On 1st down, Stafford here. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And the Rams hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burt sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick 6, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Lack of a play then defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. This defense for the Rams, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2nd down, back to Sanders. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3-4 quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. There's Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty. Yeah. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. This is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Makes it 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers of the LA offense. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford will get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
As they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and he'll wind up a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Williams going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Akers is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy. Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with the touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles and Jalen Hurts heading back to work. He got back on track after 2 early interceptions with a touchdown pass on the last drive. And now they'll start here again, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Being chased out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Hardman on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive, and there's the running back, Cam Akers. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that? I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach or offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on. And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. From just shy of midfield, Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there. And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one to Cup complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cam Akers of the Rams offense ready to go back to work. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And once again, this is Sanders. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front in that one. Rondale Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jacoby Brissett leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The Jets trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In the game you're watching, it's Matthew Stafford who's had it working in the first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the star troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
They give up the middle to Akers. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Akers. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. 9 yards on the play there. It'll set him up 1st and goal.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. On 2nd and goal, Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
An extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 1, Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run with Sanders off the option. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. We'll find Hodgins there complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Hurts. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The kick by Elliott is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. He rifles one. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And they're not going to get to the line and run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, and they'll keep their heads up and continue to play.
Hurts. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now planning the 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Boy, so that likely would have forced a 4th down were it not for the penalty. Instead, a gift of 15 yards.
That's a tough way to get a gift, isn't it? But the yardage, secondary to what you just described. The big result, a free first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Dancing to his left. Hurts fumbles it. But fortunately, he's able to... And I think the ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do you have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Well, Stafford got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Akers. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Penny, a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Penny. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Rolling to his left. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Well, it's tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
To throw is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. this down to about the 12-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what? They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen.
And has the ability to get better.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 22. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing is Hurts. Well, Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Forced out to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll buy some time right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Drops this one down to Gainwell. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd down and goal. Hurts steps away to his left. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Kenneth Gainwell from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. LA readies for its next possession. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's the Rams here to take home the W. And this one, Charles, too much Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for Los Angeles, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.